The militant nationalists who ruled Turkey in 1915 had long regarded the Armenians as a treacherous minority. It was the entry of Turkey into World War I which created the conditions in which they could be removed. Thriving Armenian communities would vanish from the face of the earth. Neither women nor children would be spared. Some Armenian nationalists had sided with the invading Russians. An entire people were declared enemies.
Whatever crimes the most perverted instincts of the human mind can devise, and whatever refinements of persecution and injustice the most debased imagination can conceive, became the daily misfortunes of this devoted people. I am confident that the whole history of the human race contains no such horrible episode as this.
But Henry Morgenthau wasn't alone. Even some who were Turkey's allies were horrified. One young German risked execution to compile a photographic record of what he was witnessing. Armin Wegner was a medical officer in the German army. He wrote, "I was seized by terror, overcome by dizziness, as if the earth were collapsing on both sides of me into an abyss." One of the few Turkish historians to challenge the official view says the state used starvation as well as execution to kill the Armenians. For the first time in the 20th century, cattle trucks would be used to carry people to desolation.
The real purpose of the deportation was robbery and destruction. It really represented a new method of massacre. When the Turkish authorities gave the orders for these deportations, they were merely giving the death warrant to a whole race. They understood this well, and in their conversations with me, they made no particular attempt to conceal the fact.
Turkey says none of this proves there was any intention to destroy the Armenians. Men, women and children were designated a threat to state security. The world was told of these horrors, but did not intervene, even though the accounts sent back to America by diplomats caused public outrage.
Greater misery could not be imagined. The dead and the dying are everywhere. 2 or 3 small children may be seen weeping over the dead body of their mother. Other children are lying sprawled upon the ground, dead or in convulsions. One sees dead bodies in all directions and on every road. The whole country is one vast slaughterhouse. Turkey denies the central government authorized any massacres. As for those who starved to death or died from disease, there is this explanation. They were forced south towards the mountain ranges and deserts. On the way they were attacked by bandits and Turkish troops and policemen.
Take them like sheep to the mountain and let them die from thirst and hunger themselves.
Central to the Armenian case are America's own historical records. The documents sent by the American ambassador warning that Armenians were being exterminated.
What we're asking for is an affirmation of the historical record of the United States from that era that clearly records and substantiates the fact that a genocide was committed against the Armenian people.
The campaign against the Armenians was the first in a century that would be defined by genocide.